Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hungary. Joining me tonight is CB Bradshaw. Just joined me. I got him in. How are you tonight, mate? Yeah, not bad. We're just about to get underway. We're formatting a new thing now with it. Comms is the new host. See how it goes. Seems to be working okay so far, I think. I haven't checked the stream, so. So how are you feeling for Hungary? Yeah, I don't mind it. I just find it a bit of a boring track, you know. Oh, they're saying they can't hear you. You tick the box.
Oh, my bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've just done that. Yeah, if you're stuck in a DRS train around here, it can be a bit of a tough one.
Yeah. You really got to get a good qualifying in this to do well. There's also a
Yes.
good chance, if you can pull off the strategy, of a undercut, if you could try and avoid the DRS train. Either go long or go early
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
very true. Yeah, I think it's one of those. If you are stuck in a DRS, you've got to, like you said, you've got to commit early to either staying out longer than everyone else, or pitting quite a bit earlier, so you can try and get a bit of free air.
Yep. Right, let's get all this set up as we wait for the cars to come out on track. Obviously they're getting their setups on, like we are. And yeah, looking forward to it. 16 drivers tonight. Yeah. So it should be very interesting. Like I say, I have got a good setup for this track actually. Yeah. So did a bit of practice earlier with the tier 1 and tier 2 guys and 4.
How did that go?
Oof, they are fast.
Are they?
Yeah.
What sort of a good pole time that they would ought to look out for?
Well, Draco did a 15.6 earlier, but then
Blimey.
Predouts did a 15.4. So, yeah.
So anywhere in the 15s, do you reckon, or do you reckon it would be quite a case of there'd be a couple of drivers and might just be, a low 15?
I still couldn't believe they did a 15. I was like, there's me in like
No.
the 17s. Like, I'm like, bloody hell. Like,
Yeah. It's like that meme that you think you do a good lap. It's 16.
yeah. I did actually think it was a good lap. I went round and I did like a 17.9. I was like, yeah. I did go better faster later on and did like a 17.6 or something. But even that, like, 2 seconds slower. Around a short track as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, where are they making the time up?
I think if you've got that stable setup, you can just carry a lot more speed into corners, I guess. But it's the end of that fast turn left at the end of sector 1. I always just seem to invalidate my lap there.
Yeah. What tier are you in again, Marge?
3.
What time do you think you could get around here?
I honestly don't know, to be honest.
I would imagine
I haven't.
you'd be in the 16s, I would imagine.
I think if I can put in sort of a rough guess, a mid to low 16s, I'll be happy. But like I said, I haven't done much practice, to be honest. I probably won't be able to until just before the race on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I found that the more practice I do, the worse race I tend to have. So
I'm the
whether
opposite.
that's just, I did loads of practice for Spa, found a different setup about an hour or so before, did a couple of practice qualities and it felt good, but then in the race, it was just really unstable. And I made the same mistake with Portugal. As Blaze has spun on his quali lap, going through the end of sector 2.
Well, Steffi Weffy game is set the first time here today, 17, but Crazy Fish has beaten that by a 10th. And so, and Vettel beats that.
Almost matched his time as well.
Not much in it. We look on to, I think, Blaze, who's about to set himself up for a lap after spinning, but you've got, let's have a look.
No shows are just coming through as well. Finishing his fast lap.
That's a bit of a twitch out the last turn there, cost him a couple of dents there. But he is on
16.5.
No shows there. Lovely lap from the Mercedes driver. We got on and out for that. Kid Cudi is about to start his lap in the Ferrari.
Got a bit of traffic to deal with on this lap as well. Gets out of the way.
Yeah, that's going to be a key thing around here though. And it's such a short, tight track. Getting out of the way of drivers is going to be very, very hard.
If you come across a driver on a slow lap in the wrong place, anywhere through sector 2, that's going to be difficult unless they get completely off the track.
Yeah, Kid Cudi goes purple first sector though, so it's looking at a very tidy lap so far from Kid Cudi in the Ferrari. Here's where you can make up so much time, sector 2. If you can get sector 2 right,
and that's the thing, it's on a quali lap, sector 2 is absolutely everything, but then in the race, if you've gone for as much downforce as you can get away with, but someone's gone for that lower downforce setup and get ahead of you in the first couple of laps, it could really ruin your race.
Yeah, you're right there. It's all about the start though. I mean, if you can get a good start, get ahead of the cars that you need to get ahead of, if you've got a high downforce setup, then you're laughing really, because it's such a hard track to overtake on.
I don't think there'd be a massive difference. I don't think there'd be a massive difference in terms of downforce levels for a lot of these drivers. But certainly if you get one of the reserves or something, or in a different division, you may get the odd person who's gone for a slightly lower downforce setup just to try and be that rocket in a straight line, really.
Yeah. Oh, and James invalidates his lap there, so we're going to Unity Harsh, who's in sector 1, I believe. He's coming into sector 2. That's a really you hit that inside curve there, you are spinning.
Yeah. Even if you glance it any throttle on that curve, and like you said, you are gone.
I've gone on that corner so many times in the past. As Vettel retires from the session.
He thinks he's done enough, I assume, or has he crashed? I don't think he's crashed out.
I didn't see her. There's yellow flags in sector 3.
No, there's nothing on the race director. That's why I assume he just thinks he's done enough.
Well, I don't know if that is the case, because, like I say,
Unity Hush goes P6.
With Pitch and Munch has really picked up some pace lately. I tell you that now. He used to be like a midfield runner, but
Yeah, I know he's been unlucky in a few of the earlier races this season, strategy and safety cars, things like that as well.
no, but he has seriously picked up some pace lately.
I mean, I'm rooting for him as part of the Aston Martin team. It's got to be done.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's yeah, especially with there only being one Aston Martin in the in this race tonight. Need all the points we can get.
yeah. It's the same with McLaren tonight. Only one McLaren for my team, but we I think we're pretty much
I was going to say
safe.
McLaren have pretty much won the constructors already, haven't they?
Oh, there's a spinning Mercedes there. Yeah, I think you're right there. In terms of McLaren, they're like literally 300 odd points ahead.
Yeah.
With 8 races to go or whatever it is. I think that's pretty much wrapped up. As you see, Pitcher Match going 4 fastest there with 16.9. So, and you see that then.
James,
That was James
16.6.
gone second.
Yeah, good lap that is. IGN Legend 17.2, P8.
Nice lap there from Legends.
P9, sorry.
What have we got on laps?
Draco's about to. He's just started his lap.
Steffi's on a lap. He's trying to improve his first run of 16.9. I really thought that it's a bit strange for Vettel to retire early like that. I mean, and under 16 drivers, so 15 will get through. Yeah.
Crazy Fisher's retired as well. Yeah, I mean, I know it's very different. Like last week, Portugal, I did what I thought was some good times, but I wanted to wait until about 5 minutes left to retire just in case. I didn't want to properly, retire and then everyone goes quicker. But he's confident in what he's done.
Yeah. Bit of traffic there for Draco to deal with, but it didn't affect him too much. I think he backed out of it.
I think he's backed out of it. Yeah, he's backed out of it.
Yeah, he did get caught a little bit off by that, but the other car tried to get out of the way. In all fairness to him, he was in an awkward situation, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah, it's what we were saying earlier. If you get caught in that part of the track, you've got to just go off track completely, or there's not a whole lot you can do. Draco comes into the pits.
Yeah, so the pressure's on him now to get in, get a fresh set of tyres on, or reset his ERS and come out on the same set of tyres.
Worky Turtle's just finished the second sector on his lap.
Matthew is coming out of the pits now. Predouts has invalidated his lap, so we'll switch to Quirky.
From around the final corner.
What can Quirky do? 16.9 from Quirky. Nice lap there from the McLaren driver. He got
going
pole
back
last
to
week.
Going back to Vettel retiring, I assume because obviously there's only 16 drivers, only one of them's going to go out. He's confident that the lap he's done, and there's going to be a slower driver than him. See, Hudson's only gone out on the medium so far as well.
Surprised no shows is coming out.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a case if he's got a slightly new setup or he hasn't been able to have much practice, wants to just get that confirmation of, he's comfortable around here.
That could be the case, but I mean, if I was in pole position going into the next session,
I wouldn't risk it because I know I'd spin or something.
Yeah, I see it happen many a time to friends of mine, and they've got like someone span there, look, Legends, Mr. Spinell.
I find that's the thing as well. When you've done a lap and you want to just, get some more practice, you're always going to be a bit more cautious, and I find that's when more likely to actually make more mistakes. Berkey comes into the pits.
Looks like Blades has backed out of his lap. He was up on it, but then decided to back out of it. You've got Matthew
Yeah, no shows is 8 tenths down through the first sector on his lap. So I think it might be that he's just gone out on the same set of tyres again.
Yeah. Well, it's down for Draco. I was going to make him one of the favourites pulled here today. But no shows though. That's 16.5 is what Draco was doing a 15.6 earlier. So I'm going to make him.
Was that in a short quali or was that full quali session?
A short quali session.
You got to, okay, yeah.
So it could be well. You do tend to go faster in a short quali.
Yeah. Draco's gone purple in the first sector on his lap.
But I would imagine he could get into the 15s, late 15s. What's he done? Second sector, purple, second sector as well for Draco.
It's a good stable lap so far.
Yeah, on the power nicely there. Around the final couple of corners here, this looks like it's going to be enough to get him on pole for the first part of qualifying.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a mid to low 16.
Ooh.
16.6.
66 from Draco.
Got a battle on for pole. 3 drivers within half a tenth.
Definitely Kid Cudi in that mix as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, Predouts, he's another fast driver as well. He did a 16.
He's just on the start of the lap.
Sorry, he did 15.5 earlier. So he's definitely got some pace in him.
Hudson's gone purple for the middle sector as well on his lap. Just keeping an eye on him. Coming around the final 2 corners.
The lines that they take. They're so much different to the lines that I take.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like the e-sport line they're taking, like, you know? They use all of the
16.8 for Hudson.
Because I always think that the best route is the racing line, but obviously they've worked out that, you know, going across those lines there is the better way. Obviously it is, because they do times like this.
Yeah.
But that's a poor
17.7.
Poor time there from Predouts. Could be using a warm set of tyres, because he has messed up a few of his laps.
Possibly. You won't have time to come back in again.
No.
I think you might just have to recharge the battery and try and go again.
We've got the 3 guys down here. Muddy Biscuit, Matthew. Yeah. Still
What's going on with Matthew? Is he and Muddy? Have they not set any laps yet?
I think they've gone out and they've messed up their laps.
Okay, just waiting to the end then.
Very end.
Yeah, I always find this middle sector is just absolutely horrible racing on a controller. Especially when you're right behind the car.
If you look at the chat,
struggling for tyres.
Muddy's got a qualifying ban.
Okay.
Yeah,
Matthew's just on an outlap now.
That's why he was retired. Well, on board with Matthew, better known as O'Hardy. He's got a car in front of him warming up the tyres, but
yeah, it's Blazy's just on his outlap as well.
Oh, I didn't realise Muddy had a qualifying man. We'll stay on board with the AlphaTauri. He really one of the guys here today, championship leader, who obviously won a good qualifying today, along with the guy in second place in the championship, JJ Hudson, who Did he come second last week or first?
Blazers had to back up massively on his lap. Nearly ran wide at that fast left going into sector 2.
I think he won last week, Hudson. Brought himself right back in the championship.
He did win, yeah, last week.
So the pressure's on now for Matthew here today.
Oh, Blazer spun. Second to last corner.
Yep, he's been spinning a lot today. What's that setup was not looking good for him. He did say in the chat that he'd been practicing for Silverstone all week and it was a last minute thing, him coming in here. So
Mackie puts it P4. It's a good lap from him.
2/10 off of the ultimate time, so Matthew's looking very fast. So that is the end of qualifying. Right, we're moving to qualifying 2 now, and obviously we're going to lose Muddy with his qualifying ban. It's unfortunate for him. He couldn't settle out here today. He's got a long wait for to get any action here today. You know what tends to happen then is it always tends to happen that you don't do qualifying and then you get into the race, turn 1, bang, and you're gone. Yeah. So there we have it, the official order there, if you want to run through it.
Yes, so we've got no shows with the quickest time. Draco, James, Matthew, and Kid Cudi, to be fair, all in the mix. And then we've got Steffi, Weffy Gamer, Quirky Pigeon Munch, Crazy Fish, P10, Vettel, P11, Predoubt, P12, Unity Hush, P13, IGN Legends, 14th, Blaze, 15th, and like you said, we lost Muddy Biscuit.
There you go. Thank you very much, Potty. Oh.
Have you done any wet practice around Hungary yet?
No, I haven't done none. I bet it's like literally the track I've done the least practice on this season. I've literally practiced like hell on every other track bar this one because I had a pretty good setup from last year. So I kind of like I've been like
the same, yeah.
It's like been like, oh, I just can't be asked to practice anymore. Because it's like, it's done well for me because I'm leading the championship.
Wow, that is true.
But yeah, you know.
I've been having a shocker lately. I haven't actually got a podium in about 3 or 4 races.
Yeah. Well, this season's been something different for me. I used to never get podiums. Last season I had a few, but this season it's been a regular thing where I've actually got my first win in this year, first pole. So yeah, it's all come to me this year.
Yeah, because I only joined last season, so I was a reserve. Joined for the Singapore, so I think it was like the last 3 or 4 races as a reserve.
Yeah.
So it's only it was my first time. I was buzzing when I got like a P6, P7. But then it's been good this season so far. But like I said, the past 3 or 4 races, I've just been making lots of mistakes and yeah. Like I said, it seems to be the more practice I do, the worse race weekend I tend to, or race day I tend to have.
Yes, I was just about to mention it as it goes, Vittel. I was reading the other comment first. Thank you very much for subscribing for 5 months, Vittel. Give us shouts. I'm not the one who's supposed to be reading the chat. It's the co-coms.
Sorry.
I have been answering every single one so far, so you can't have a go at me.
Unity Hutchins validated his lap.
Well, it'll be crazy. The first one, I believe, to set a lap here in the Williams. It normally does come out really crazy. Tends to get out there, get his lap done, get in, assess whether it's good enough.
Yeah.
So far, it's been a very tidy lap from Crazy Fish. He's another driver who's been finding a lot of pace lately as well. Don't know, it seems a very, very open championship this year in Tier 1. Oh, and there's a spinner, and it just, it kind of messed up Crazy's lap there.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. The Alfa Romeo there. Switched to pigeon much. It didn't affect him too much because he's still in second place. But we got dark side in there. We've got crossing the line now. We've got the Mercedes. Is he on and out lap? McLaren. Quirky coming around the final corner. What's he going to do? A 17.4 from Quirky. Could be on an old set of tyres that. He did go faster.
James is spun going through turn 4, I think it is.
We've got Predouts coming out.
Hudson's just about to cross the line.
Hudson goes fastest. Nice lap there from Hudson. Put down a marker there. There goes up to come out. Kid Cuddy, whereabouts is he? Sector 1. We've got
Legends will be the next cross the line.
Right, we're on board with Legends. Coming around the final corner. What can Legends do? Not looking a good lap from Legends. 19.8. Switch to the.
What can Pigeon Munch do? Yeah, I think he's going again now. It's 19.5.
Yeah, that was just an out lap, I think. Oh no, he's messed up his lap. That was a lap from earlier, wasn't it? 17.1. He's on 2 lap old tyres, so he'll probably be coming in now. Patel's on an out lap. Kid Cuddy is on a lap, but he's messed it up somewhere.
Freelance is just starting his flying lap.
Again, Kid Cuddy. He's got back on the power too early with the tyres red hot. Doesn't want to drop it into the wall. Just ease the tyres in now, get the temps down.
Freelance invalidated his lap and backed out of it as well.
Yeah, I can see it now on the screen. But we've got Draco on a lap. In Sector 1, obviously one of the favourites for Paul here. I think he
the line. 17.1 for James.
Well, thankfully, the lobby seems pretty much okay. Touch wood.
Good. I know when I was watching a few of the other divisions, and you could tell who the host was if you just watched the start, because they'd be starting by about 2 or 3 seconds before everyone else.
Yeah. Well, that's what brought all of this up because on I believe it was Tuesday when I was racing, and I was the lobby host, and literally it looked as though there 16-1 from Draco. He's showing his true colours now.
That's a very good lap.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. So I was host, and I was in third place on the grid, and I literally blitzed the top two, and it wasn't that I had a good start. I know the guy in front did admit afterwards he bogged down on the start. He went into the wrong gear or something. But even so, it was clear as day that it looked like it jumped the start. It was that bad. You see it on the stream. And I said to the boys in the party, this has got to be something done about this because it's an unfair advantage. I'm getting the unfair advantage. Or any of the hosts.
Yeah.
So we brought
I
brought it up to the committee, and we all just, decided to trial this new thing. And
my brother races in Div 4. My brother and my mate. So I've been watching a couple of the Div 4 races, and I think it's Charismatic. It looks like he's starting, like I said, about 3 or 4 seconds before everyone else. A few races ago, I know he started, I think it was like P11 or something, and going into turn 1, he was like P3, P4.
Yeah. It's such an unfair advantage. And hopefully this will sort it out now. But it's all concurrent with the fact that we've got to have like a streamer with a good internet connection for it to work. And the fact is, I think we've only got...
Oh, No Shows has crashed. Going through the second sector. Lost his front wing.
Yeah, it seems to be the case that the Mercedes is spinning a lot today. Hopefully that won't affect Q30's lap, yeah? It's currently lying in 15th place. Oh, he's got such a lot of traffic up ahead. I really hope they get out of the way. I can't. Oh,
that Alpine danger bit in the way.
Almost hit him. That was so bad. He should have done what the other driver did and gone off track. But he still managed to get a good lap.
I was going to say that's a good lap considering.
Right, we're looking at the bottom guys here now. Who are in the danger zone. We've got James, Pigeon Munch, Quirky Turtle, Darks. Sorry. Is it Drastic Blaze? And Unity Hush, all in the danger zone, so they're going to have to come out on a new set of tyres. Get out there.
Spun on his lap. It's in P3, so he's not in danger, just trying again, but that's what I was saying earlier. If you're going out and you're trying again, it's easy to find the barrier or to spin.
Yeah.
Seems to be quite a few people spinning at the minute, though. I'm not sure if they're just finding their limits.
Yeah. I do tend to find that in Tier 1, though. They do tend to push the limits, don't they?
Yeah. I suppose when it's that close, you've got to really to stand a chance of being at the top.
Well, James PT is up on his lap by 1/10.5. So what does he need to get through? He needs 1/10.5. So he's going to be very close. He's coming into sector 2 now. Timing being, what is he going to be up on? Let's have a look. Doesn't want to invalidate. And he's 4/10 up.
Purple middle sector as well.
Yeah. So the drivers in front of there in P9, 8 and 10 were all in the danger zone. Legends is putting a good time there. That's used to him. He's coming around the final corner now. This is going to be enough to get through. Should be. Goes through.
P3.
Go on board with Drastic Blaze. Where is he? He's currently in sector 2. So he needs to find some time now. That first lap of 18.2, obviously not enough. He needs to find nearly a second. and a bit. And he's currently 7/10 up. It's not enough to get through. He needs to really find at least half a second in this final sector. Can he do it? Right, he's going around the final corner now. It's gonna be enough, is it? No, it's not enough for him. Gets a 17.2, so he is out of qualifying.
He needed another half a second, realistically, to stand a chance. It looked a good lap, though. It's just maybe not fully confident. I'm not sure.
There's a guy who's I'm shocked that is in the danger zone. Championship leader. Currently 10th away from getting through, and he is a 10.5 up in the first sector. And it almost loses it there. That's going to cost him big time. That's the rear end. So can he make it up here in this final part of the track? Coming into the timing beam in sector 2, he really needs to try and find some time in this to get through. Really hugs the corner there. He's a 10.5 up almost.
Gonna need a big final sector.
Coming across the line now. Is it going to be enough? It is. He did find a lot in that final sector.
Found about 4/10 in it.
Kid Cudi's coming around the final corner as well.
Just starting a lap, I think.
Yeah, he's just starting a lap.
Quirky Turtle's just coming around the final corner.
And Quirky gets through. Knocks Kid Cudi down now. Kid Cudi is under pressure. So he switched to Kid Cudi. Got Steffi with the gamer as well as a 10th up as well. Gone purple middle sector.
James improves on his lap, puts in P2 as well.
That's Kid Cudi.
Vettel just starting a lap.
He gets through there, knocks Quirky Turtle down. Steffi with the gamer does improve. So Quirky is not going to improve, so that'll be it for him. Kid Cudi has gone purple middle sector, 2/10 up. He needs to find 2/10 to get through. Legends as he's a 10.5 down. Pitching Munch is, as we switch to Kid Cudi coming across the line, he gets it.
P6.
It's so close there in that midfield. It's so close everywhere.
I mean, between P5 and P10, between P5 and P10 is just less than a tenth. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Pitching Munch is out.
Vettel's gone purple middle sector.
That will be it for these drivers. Yeah, they put in a good effort. But, I mean, look at that. You say it's close at the top, right? Look at that from P10 to from 11 to 14. It is so close to get through.
I mean, that is one slight mistake and you could be out, really.
I mean, that's an amazing time, sir. Like I said to you earlier, I mean, how close it is in Tier 1. I don't know how...
That is pretty ridiculous.
You know... Vettel going fastest with a 16.1.
I think I'll probably do a bit of practice on this tomorrow to see how far away from these guys I actually am.
Oh, 1 miles away.
That's the thing, I don't know if I do any practice whether it will just hurt my confidence.
Yeah. there we have it. If you want to run through it, I'll.
Yeah, so Vettel setting the quickest time with Draco P2, James in P3, Matthew P4, Friedouts P5, Hudson P6, Kid Cudi in P7, No Shows in 8th, Crazy Fish in 9th, and Steffi Weffy Gamer in 10th. And we lose Unity Hush, Quirky Turtle, IGN Legend, Mr. Pigeon Munch, and Drastic Blaze.
Well, on to the final part of qualifying here, Q3. 10 drivers to decide who is going to be on pole position here. A key thing for this track.
Yeah, if there's ever a track that you don't want to qualify and ban on, it's around here.
Yeah. I had a very, very bad incident on this track once. I did a Shane, and at the start of the race, it was I got squeezed into the wall. And,
Okay.
So I had like a driver behind me, a driver squeezing me into the wall, so I kind of had nowhere to go. And I went to hit the brakes for turn 1, hit the grass on the inside, and literally took out 2 drivers. Just like T-boned them. Was like, and it's like not like me at all. Like honest to God, and I hit the brakes, hit the grass. My brakes didn't do
and
anything.
just nothing happened. Yeah. It's one of those just before, like, you sort of know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
No matter what you try and do to stop it, you know it's going to happen. Clouded over a lot more at the minute. Don't think there's any threat of rain, but it certainly looks a lot darker.
It does look a lot darker, doesn't it?
But that's going to be the first one to start a lap.
So we'll stay on board with him. So you're making favourite for Paul here today?
I mean, Draco's got to be up there, but at the same time, it's been. I mean, no shows with Rapid in Q1. Obviously, was a bit compromised on their lap at Q2. But with it being so close, I think it's whoever can get the closest lap to perfection, really.
Well, I was shocked at the time by Patel, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is how I read it. Draco pole, Patel second, Breedouts third.
You think the 2 AlphaTauris are going to be down in the mid-pack?
Breedouts obviously goes purple. Being the first
Vettel's
driver.
invalidated his lap.
Ooh, the pressure's now on Patel. If he hasn't got 2 sets of tyres.
Just trying to get out of people's way now. No shows went purple through the middle sector.
16 flat. Who's going to get into the 15s? Let's see. We've got Mercedes and no shows coming out to the line. 16-3 from no shows. A 16-4 there from Steffi Weffy Gamer. We've got Kid Cudi coming across the line as well.
Draco's flying through the middle sector. Purple in the middle.
65 from Kid Cudi. Just look back there.
Times are slower than they were in Q2 at the minute.
I don't think they are. 15.8.
Just as I say that.
I told you he had a 15 in him. Matthew found some time as well. 16 flat. Right, so that is the first part of qualifying. Patel messed up his lap. So, pressure is on the German now.
He was on a good lap. I was on board with him, but through the final corner, through the at the end of sector 2, he just had a wobble and just ran wide basically.
Yeah.
But it was a good solid lap before that. But Draco certainly laid down a marker with that.
It does look very, very dark though. Could we get a bit of rain in this qualifying? Because a lot of them did go out very early in that section.
Vettel's on his out lap again.
Vettel's gone out quick there. Considering.
I wonder maybe there is some rain then if it's...
It is?
If this is... It is, yeah.
It's raining. Sure, I saw a bit of rain there.
That certainly explains why he's gone out again. Because if it was perfectly dry, you'd think to wait until the very end for when the track's at the best condition.
I could have sworn I saw a bit of rain there. Maybe I'm seeing things.
One of the Haas cars is just coming out of the pits as well. Yeah, people are coming out of the pits again for their second run. So
it's definitely raining. That's why they came out early. I was saying earlier, they all came out at the same time, which is very strange.
Makes this lap even more vital for Vettel.
And look at the traffic, he's going to get up ahead.
Yeah.
This is going to be crucial for Vettel now. He's going to have so much traffic.
Hopefully they park it on the inside, on the straight, and can just stay out of his way.
Are they going to realise he's on a lap? That's the question. Pressure's on now. Vettel, he's got to try and get this lap in. Is it raining? I don't know.
At times it looks like it might be slightly, but I don't think it is. Or certainly wouldn't be enough to affect anything. But
this is just the graphic sometimes looks as though it's...
It's a decent lap so far. It's a decent lap so far for Vettel.
Oh, he spun!
Oh, he spun!
You commentator's curse there. And...
Oh, I'm sorry. That is pure commentator's curse.
Vettel at present is going to be starting in P10.
I don't think I could have timed that any worse.
No, I know.
He's retired from the session.
Yeah, he's got no fresh tyres.
No.
Is Predouts improving? That's the question. We've got coming across the line. Draco is about to start his lap. At present, he's in pole.
Predouts has gone purple middle sector on his flying lap.
See what Patel put in the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vettel. I couldn't have timed that any worse. I'm really sorry.
And Predouts goes quicker.
15.6.
2 tenths. What is Draco doing?
Draco's backed out.
I don't know if he has. Has he backed out?
He was only half a tenth slower through the first sector, so
yeah,
I'm not sure. He must think he's messed up, or I'm not sure.
It looks like Predouts is going to be on pole here. I did say earlier that he was a couple of tenths faster than Draco earlier in the practice.
He could be up to P3.
Matthew is a tenth up on his time almost, nearly a tenth and a half now.
No, Vettel, we put in the chat, he's right. Draco's got no front wing.
Somebody obviously had a smash somewhere. So that's it for him, but it looks like Matthew's improving. Can he come up to the line now? Can he get himself on pole? No, he doesn't improve.
That's gone round.
Hudson, is he improving? What's Steffi Weffy Gamer doing now? He is not improving. Hudson, what is he doing now? He's 5 seconds down on his time. So that'll be it. Don't think anyone's improving now. That'll be it for qualifying. So there you have it. Predouts is on pole position.
We have got Steffi Weffy Gamer on an outlap. Right, same with no shows, so they might be.
How much time is left?
So we've got
1
minute 40 left. Yeah, it's strange. Everyone's gone out so early. There must have said that there was rain or something then.
Yeah, must have been. I think at one stage it did look as though there was a couple of specks and then maybe the rain passed through. Well, what can Crazy Fish do? Or no shows? Can they improve their times here? Try and challenge for the top spot. Draco is on an outlap, which I'm shocked at. Can he get round in time? That is the question. I think he can. I assumed that qualifying was over. Honest to God, I thought that was it.
It'd be close him getting round in time. I assume we'd be on those same tyres that he hit the wall with earlier.
Yeah. Well, here we go for Draco.
Definitely pretty much matching his time for the first two sectors.
No shows there. Got a little bit wide down the curb, but it's looking all right. Oh, and he goes a bit wide there, but he's gone purple. He's a tenth, a bit up. Oh, half a tenth up, sorry. Coming around the final few corners. And he spins it! That's been a thing today for the Mercedes drivers. He spun it on the same corner, Vettel lost it. What is Draco doing? He's matching his time. On purple middle sector by a tenth and a half.
He's just a little bit more time this final sector.
He can get it if he can get this, hook this corner up here and lost. That would be very close to getting pole. Can he get pole position here? Coming around the final corner here in Q3. Does he get it? No, he doesn't. He just misses out.
Misses out by half a tenth.
That is so close. He was a tenth and a half up as well. Just lost on the last corner. Racefish is backed out. Steffi Weffy's backed out, and that is the final part of qualifying. Well, Vettel says it's all part of L plan. Evo, I don't think so. Unless you can get in now. You'll have to join off RSF1 comms this time. Oh, there we are.
I certainly have to see if Alpine works. I'm definitely not going to mention anything about Vettel all race. I don't want to curse him again.
Well, thankfully, the lobby seems stable enough so far. I don't know what it is to drive like.
That's it for Q3. We've got Predaps on pole, Draco in P2, Matthew P3, Kid Cudi in P4, Hudson P5, No Shows in 6th, Crazy Fish in 7th, Steffi Weffy Gamer in 8th, James in 9th, and then Vettel in 10th.
Just a quick update, Patel, if you're listening. What is the lobby like? All right, no problems. You're still driving it. Right, so this will be where Muddy Biscuit now will be the guy who is in control of the ready up, even though I'm the host. See, they were planning on saying that the host would be the one, but I said it just wouldn't work.
No.
Because of the difference in time. I can't tell when they're in the lobby or not, you know. Well, it comes up here, it says that I'm waiting for players, but, you know, I'm on Xbox Series X, so obviously I can say that it's been 5 minutes, so I don't know. So I just say, let the host do it.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Right, so Draco and Predouts looking very, very fast in qualifying. Can anyone challenge them today? I would have thought it'd been Vettel, but obviously I think the pressure got to him. L plan not working. Now this is the thing now. This will eliminate the host starts now. This new format that we're running should make it much more even now at the starts. Charismatic, if you're listening. Your super starts are gone now, mate. Mine too. Oh no, no. Should have got here 5 minutes earlier. Yeah, I suppose you could, yeah. I just think it's easier this way. Let the drivers who are in the lobby do it. Yeah, if you want to join. Well, we're about to start. Right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Do you want an extra co-comps to join us or
Go
not?
for it.
Either wants to join us. 'Cause
Yeah, go for it.
he can't get into the race. So, Evo, send me a message onto the comms, then I can invite you if you're listening to the stream. Right. Quickly just do this. Milan did get in late, actually. In 17th place we've got FRR Milan. Muddy Biscuit there in 16th. Dragster Blaze in 15th. Pigeon Munch in 14th. Legends in 13th. Quirky Turtle in 12th. Unity Hush in 11th. Who spun? RSF1 Patel in 10th. James in 9th. Steffi Happy Gamer in 8th. Crazy Fish in 7th. No Shows in 6th. JG Hudson in 5th. Kid Cuddy in 4th. Matthew in 3rd. Draco in 2nd. And Predouts is on pole here today. Right, I'll just quickly do this. Right. Make sure you tick the box, Evo, so that everyone can hear you. As we're about to get underway, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. 35 laps here as we're waiting.
Such a terrible camera angle this is.
Yeah.
From behind the back of the grid.
I've switched on to
Predouts got a great start.
Switch it to on board because it's the only way I can get an angle of it. And we've got the Ferrari and Matthew going side by side there. It's a big spinner there at the back, or all swapping places. Switch back to the main camera here, and huge side by side action now. Oh, and that spin! Oh, you can see it happening.
Mercedes, no shows.
Yeah, no shows is gone.
And Pigeon Munch.
And we've got a safety car already.
Yeah, Pigeon Munch got no front wing. Everyone knows how important track position is around here.
Yeah, they're all trying to make moves early on.
Yeah.
Oh, the red ball's round. Unity Hush on the blue.
Kid Cuddy had a good start there.
It's been a terrible start for Draco, dropping down from P2 to P5.
Look at that. Milan has made up 11 places from the start. 11 places. Unbelievable. Lights will go out before the grid.
Big mixture in tyres as well throughout the grid. Milan, he's put those softs to good use, like you said, making up 11 places so far.
Well, we're still under safety car conditions here. Predouts has started on the hard tyre compared to Kikari on the mediums. Hudson there. Draco lost a few positions there from the start. So he's going to be a bit disappointed with that one. Although he is on the hard tyre, so he will be going along. He doesn't want the leaders to get away. That's a key thing we were saying earlier. We're still going to go around for another lap here under the safety car. Where was Kid Cudi?
Sturge, you know, you said you did that practice race with Div 1 and Div 2 guys earlier.
Yeah.
Do you know what position you were in quali or the race where you finished?
I was 7th. Oh, 8.
Okay.
Although Dan messed up his lap, to be honest with you. So I would have been 8th. And I finished 2nd, but that was only because everyone else crashed out.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's like we said earlier. It's, you know, you're fighting that hard for the track position. It's like Monaco, but without the barriers, as they say.
Yeah. Believe me, you still find the barriers. Yeah, I found them many a time.
Well, that's true.
As the safety car is
Just
about
takes
to come
the
in.
wrong angle. Sorry.
So Evo, you're obviously much disappointed about not racing here today. Just got here just that little bit late. He's joining us here in the commentary box.
Wasn't expected to make the race anyway, because I've not long come home from work, so.
Yeah, it's always a bit of bad luck there, really.
Yeah. So.
Oh, the Ferrari lost out there. Oh, no, Fredhouse is out.
Oh,
Came out in the final corner trying to warm up his tyres, and he's lost it into the barriers. He definitely did find the barriers. And it's giving Kid Cudi an absolute perfect opportunity here.
On those softer tyres as well, he's just going to want to try and push away.
Sorry to overspeak. Milan's made a move on break up.
Look at the way Milan is cutting his way through this field. He's on the soft tyre. I just noticed that though, so that's going to be a key thing though for him, because the tyre wear, can he hold on until the first pit stop?
Fredhouse hasn't got a front wing, so he's going to have to pit, so he's going to just have to rely on some safety cars for this race.
But he is definitely going to be very fast at this early part of the race.
I will apologise to yourselves and the viewers. This is the first time I've ever been in a comms box, so.
Is it?
Yeah. This is, yes. This is the first time as a commentator. So, yeah.
Got to try it.
It was my first time a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know what to say at all, so I thought I'd just ramble. it seemed to be all right.
Yeah. To be fair, you did well in your first.
Milan's just done another move into turn 1.
Got Matthew there.
Casting his way through the field.
Oh, the Haas is going side by side there. Couldn't quite get the move done on the Alpine. Draco's really struggling at the moment. Bit of race pace here.
Hard tyres might not be up to temperature that much at the moment. But they'll soon come up.
Yeah. Steffi Weffy Gamer on those medium tyres seems to have the tyre temps up.
Kid Cudi is pulling away from Hudson as well on those medium tyres.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Evo, if you want to do more commentary, Come and join us in the comms. Fancy it?
If there's any situations like it is today, then yeah, I most likely will do.
Yeah. I can put
Thank
you
you very
down
much.
for in the comms team and as a whatever you want to do it kind of thing. Reserve.
Just got to be very careful, as I've found. Commentator's curse is a real thing.
Yeah, with Vettel earlier. He's looking for the move there, the Haas. Steffi still can't quite get the move done. Like I say, it's very, very hard to overtake on this track. But is he going to go for one on the inside there? He's going to get the outside line into the next corner. That's the problem. He does hold the line there, Draco. So close.
It's like breaking the field now. So there's 1.2 second gap between Vettel and Quirk Turtle. So
Matthew's still keeping up with Milan though, so I think his softs might be going off round about now.
6. Yeah, probably somewhere around there. Depends on what the temperature's like of Milan.
You've got to feel that Milan's tyres are starting to go off a bit now. As Vettel gets the move done on the Crazy Fish there. He's moved up to P8, but though looks like Crazy Fish is coming back at him on the outside. He's going to get the DRS assistance now. He's hugging his gearbox there, but no, Vettel holds off. I think Vettel got the DRS because he hit the detection zone first. So, yeah.
Pigeon Munch is trying to go around the outside of Drastic Blaze into turn 1. Got the switch back on him.
I do believe Vettel went around the outside of Crazy Fish, I think, at the last corner. But,
Yeah,
Pigeon Munch has got that
Hello?
move done.
Yeah. If so, very impressive move.
Back on with the leaders. Kid Cudi has opened up a 1.6 gap to Hudson, but Hudson is on the hard tyre, so if he can keep in contention with Kid Cudi, he's looking very good for the race win here today. A double race win because he won last week. Who would have thought that? Because, like I say, everyone thought that the championship was over with O'Hardy, and but he's starting to come back again into it, Hudson.
Matthew's right behind Milan going onto the start-finish straight.
Yeah, Milan's tyres have gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not fighting it, Milan.
Yeah, it was a bit of a risk started on the soft tyre.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
certainly paid off. He's gained, 11 positions, sorry.
Could work out in his favour because if he pits early,
13.
early onto the hard tyre, goes to the end, he could make up quite a few places on the undercut. Because he'll have a bit of nice little track.
Especially come out in fresh air as well.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how long the hard tyres last around here, to be honest.
I think we'll get to the end from here. So he stretches soft tyres to roughly where he needs to get to the hard tyre. So look back down the field.
Vettel's
Draco's
been,
got a penalty. Sorry, Eva.
Sorry, yeah, I was just going to say Vettel's started to close the gap up now to extend the DRS train.
Draco's got a 3-second penalty.
Mm.
Milan's pitted off those softs.
Going to be getting on to set of mediums. Maybe a soft, medium, soft.
I'm surprised
He didn't
went
do
for-
qualifying, did he, Milan? So possibly he's going to have quite a lot of softs left. So possibly.
I'm surprised he went to the medium tyre there. I really am.
I would have thought he would go hard, and then you've got, if you want to do another stop, you've got the option open, but you can
Yeah.
also go to the end.
That is a bit of a shock. Maybe he didn't set the tyres to what he wanted.
Possibly. Matty's right on the back of Hudson.
I just do not see the value in going to the medium tyre there. Dropping down all that way.
Matthew's looking like the quicker of the AlphaTauri drivers at the minute.
Draco going for the move there on Steffi, setting him up into the pit, the main straight now. Steffi's flashing like hell now because he's low on the RS, 35% there for Draco. Should be able to get the move done here. And look at that, Red Bull's going flying through as well. He got the move done. He saw the gap, saw the open, but he got a bit of a brake check there sort of thing, but he managed to hold the move there. And James gets up into 5th place from Steffi. Steffi losing 2 places there in one corner.
Matthew gets past Hudson as well. 2 AlphaTauri are fighting hard, going for the first couple of corners.
Steffi may be struggling on these medium tyres now. Maybe the medium runners have started to struggle now. 9 laps in.
Nine laps in, this around about the time that the mediums start overheating slightly if you've pushed them a bit too hard.
Yeah.
What I found anyway.
Now Draco has got a penalty, so that is going to be such a key thing for him for the race victory here today with his rival there, Hudson. Obviously, he's got the gap open up now. Close that gap to Hudson now. There you see Kid Cuddy out in front. He's not been able to get away as much as he probably would have liked from the hard runners. He's had open track ahead of him, thanks to, unfortunately, Predouts spinning and no shows crashing out.
Be interesting over the next couple of laps to see if the 2 AlphaTauris are going to catch him or whether he was just managing that gap.
There we are. Matthew in 2nd place there. How was Matthew ahead of Hudson?
Yeah, last lap, or sorry, the lap before, they were battling through turn 1, 2 and 3.
Oh, he's got past his rival.
Yeah.
We were looking at the midfield battle, to be fair. There you see Vettel now. He is right on the back of the Red Bull. He's into the DRS. As they're chasing down the other Red Bull. Sorry. That is the Red Bull. UTI is down the bottom. It's the 2 Alpines, I should say. Sandwiching the Red Bull.
Muddy Biscuit, a shout out to him for quietly coming up the field. I only just realised he's P9, 7 positions gained.
Yeah, and he started on a medium tyre as well. I mean, he was
Yellow flag.
in P16 at the start, so he's made up quite a few places. He's also in the championship battle, slightly. I would say he's out and out in it, but he's not far away. As Legends gets a free 2nd time penalty there.
It looks like Legends is having a nightmare of a evening.
He's just gone round.
Yeah, it's been a sad tale for Legends this season. Just has not been one to remember for him. We got the Alpine sandwich here of James going along nicely, as you got Steffi Weffy Gamer slowly dropping back. So he's struggling on these tyres now. He's got Crazy Fish closing up behind him. Midfield all fighting over the final few spots here today. All points crucial.
Unity pushes out a spin, I think, going slowly. Matthew's definitely catching Kid Cudi as well. His mediums are going off.
Yep.
Yeah, coming up to the pit window. The medium runners. Yeah, let's switch on board with the leaders. This bodes well for the two AlphaTauris. But there again, track position is a key thing around here. He is going to come out, Kid Cudi, on the hard tyre, but he is going to come out. Obviously, he's going to pit earlier, so he's going to be absolutely flying on those hard tyres in open track to try and stay ahead of the two AlphaTauris, because, like you say, it's very hard track to overtake on. Try and get the win here today.
Muddy Biscuits coming to the pits. Go off those mediums.
Into the pits. Muddy. Out onto the hard tyre.
I don't know what it's like to be driving in it, but it seems like having the comms as the host is working.
At first, when I saw the lobby, it did look a little glitchy, but once it got past the first few laps, it just seemed to stabilise. I don't know why that was.
Matthew's in the DRS of Kid Cudi now. I think he might need to come into the pits in the next lap or two.
But honest to God, this is the best lobby we've had in a while.
Is it? And he does come into the pits.
The lobby has been crashing, people were dropping out all the time. We've had so much problems with Tier 1. Just for once, I don't know why. Maybe it just works better with the streamer as the host. I don't know why, but
spinner at the back, is that Unity again?
I think we've had one dropout. That was in the first part of qualifying, and it was Draco. And that's it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Hudson's just made a mistake. Sorry. Which is let Draco close up quite a lot.
Just was about to say, yeah, Draco's closed up a lot. He's struggling a bit this race, Hudson. He hasn't quite got the pace of his teammate.
Yeah.
So if he pitted lap 14.
Muddy Biscuits have tried to go around the outside.
Oh, pitching mice is out.
But
Safety car.
Oh, that close safety car.
Coming up to it now,
So
there you
all
see
the-
it.
I would say all of the hard tyres runners that have, well,
Yeah, both
pitted
Alpha
quite
Tauri's in the
recently for
pits.
the, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's coming into the pits.
It's
Although
definitely
Hudson will
played
lose out
into-
double stacking.
Ooh, pretty much perfect. Not much time lost between Hudson and Matthew.
But he's going to lose a
He
couple
has-
of positions, I think.
Oh,
Nope. He
Kid
hasn't.
not?
Cuddy must be
I
absolutely
know.
fuming.
So Kid Cudi's got past, so he's going to be P3, I think, Kid Cudi. On
Yeah,
the slower, harder tyre as well.
yeah. But
He did everything
The
right
one-
that first stint as well.
yeah, the key thing for him is that I was just trying to work out when the medium runners pit. They've got to do what? 18 laps on the medium tyre.
A
Yeah, that's going to
tall
be
ask.
tight. They're going to have to hope for another safety car, really, just to whether they pit or not, but just to take some racing laps away.
Well, this will help him. This safety car. This will be a few laps where they're in the safety car, so that will take about 3 laps. So
be-
they'll be doing about 15 laps full out on the mediums. So I was trying to work out when they pitted earlier. It was around about lap 14. So 15. Yep, they are going to be very, very, very touch and go for tyre wear, the top 2. But it's given them track position. That is key thing around Hungary, definitely.
Wonder how Matthew's going to approach the safety car restart after seeing what happened at the first one in the race.
It's definitely spiced up the second half of the race, hasn't it?
Let's brought everyone all together here now. That tends to cause mayhem on a track like this. When you're all brought up nice and close together on a short track, very tight track as well.
Safety cars call safety cars, as they say.
Yeah, that's a good point actually.
Could well do. So everybody's got into a rhythm, and they've had to slow down now. It could well do.
I hate safety cars.
Hopefully not.
It's one of my
I can't do virtual safety cars. I'm that terrified because the first race I did, I got a drive-through for slightly speeding under VSC. So I go that much slower than my Delta.
Well, I've got bad luck with the safety car in the fact that in Belgium this year, I actually crashed into one.
Yeah, I saw that. Because it was Manda, I think, wasn't racing, or whoever you were closest to in the championship wasn't racing. I think Jake, sorry, he didn't race that. Yeah,
Fred Outs has left the session. Could try and get him back. We'll have to get him back after this. So we're back underway. The 2 Alpha Tauris leading us away.
Yeah.
Look at that there. Ferrari didn't get away again very well, but he manages to hold the position at the front. So 2 Alpha Tauris go into turn 1.
oh,
Oh,
Hudson
the
finished
Ferrari's
round, I
tagged
think.
a little bit.
Who's fun?
Hudson.
Hudson's gone. One of the championship
I think
rival has down into P15 after spinning.
I'm not sure
What a
exactly what happened, but it
disaster.
looked like someone tagged him into turn 1.
I think Kid Cudi might have tagged him a little bit.
Oh
I'm not
no,
entirely sure, but
that's going to be on the stewards report after the race. So all trying to get through this first lap after the safety car.
It has
Look at
given
that.
Matthew a 3.5 second lead though on those medium
Look at
tyres
how
as well.
close Quirky Turtle was
very much
to
so.
Draco there. Draco goes wide. Quirky was literally pushing him along. Muddy Biscuit there going side by side. He managed to get away from whoever he was going side by side. All trying to get positions on this first lap after the safety car restart.
Vettel,
I think it was IGN Legends. He was,
overtaken Steffi.
Kid Cudi's come in. It's obviously got
it didn't
tagged.
look like he had any front wing damage or anything. He is changing his front wing in the pits, yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
he
got-
might have been the. Yeah, I think he might have been the one that tagged JJ Hudson.
Well, look at that. Who would have thought that? Predouts, Hudson, Kid Cudi, all at the back. And Matthew now can just stroll
Just
away,
pulling away.
from the field. Knows he's got this victory in the bag. Relax
Hudson,
now.
3-second time penalty as well for Hudson.
Draco there. Another quick driver here today. He's literally being pushed. Look at the pace that Quirky has got early on. He's literally
I'm
pushing
wondering if-
Draco.
I'm wondering if Draco picked up a bit of damage as well, because he couldn't really get away from the back of Kid Cudi.
Yeah, he's going
Oh,
from
that's-
the
that's
inside.
a dive.
And Quirky's got the move down.
That's a
I'm
good
looking
move, that is.
What is up
Very
wrong
good
with
move.
Draco? He's got no pace early on. And there's a spin.
What's happened to Vettel?
Patel's out. He's in the wall. He's lost the front tyre. Another safety car. Patel was looking good for P3 there.
This will help Kid Cudi get onto the back of the pack.
Matthew's going to be fuming because he had a 4.5 second lead, but it's just been wiped out.
Wondering if it's worth the hard tyres the hard runners to come in for mediums. All that pressure, mediums could play a big role in around this track.
So, we've got another safety car, like you said earlier, Bradshaw. Safety cars, bring out safety cars. Oh, it's going so well for Patel. And then looked like he was on for a podium. L plan not working.
He does some very good moves though around the outside of the last corner. The last corner,
Yeah,
I do believe.
it's unfortunate.
So, Hudson with retired in pit lane. Looks so.
Yeah, Hudson said that he just got tagged going into turn 1. But he wasn't sure who it was.
Right, about to get underway.
reckon we might have one more lap of the safety car just for Kid Cudi to catch up, I think.
Freedout's has been struggling with connection issues. Said that the game's disconnected him twice.
Perhaps the lobby is a little bit unstable, maybe. I don't know. It seems all right.
Draco is pitted. Front wing change as well, I do believe.
Right, we're about to get back underway, hopefully. This time, we'll have no incidences, but Milan there, up to third place. Good run out for him for reserve driver here for McLaren. Steffi Weppy up to fourth. He's had a good, steady race. Struggled a little bit at the end of the medium tyre run, but like I say, we'll see. So we've got the safety car coming back in now. Right, we're back underway, and
Matthew's got the jump on them. Milan's at the inside of James.
Milan's
we've got the move done.
nice move.
Back
15
through.
places for Milan. Alright.
It's been a good race so far from James as well. I mean, stepped in last minute, another reserve driver.
He has some good pace in qualifying as well.
Yeah.
We might even come back at Milan and Matthew towards the end of the race being on the hard tyres. And the top two being on the mediums.
Right, what we've got now, 11 laps to go here. That's Magic Biscuit there. Under pressure from Predouts. Is Predouts back in the game? I think he is. Where is he?
I think it might be. I'm not sure. Is
I would
Drastic
hazard a guess
Blazing?
not.
No.
Is it? Unless Padouts had a terrible exit from the final corner.
Yeah, Kid Cudi's just got past him now as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's back. It's unfortunate.
Matthew's already got over a 2-second lead over Milan.
Our closest battle at the moment is Unity Hush and Crazy Fish. stay on board with them. They're just trying to get through these final few laps now. 10 laps to go.
Steffi's right behind James. Looks like he might slightly be struggling on those hard tyres.
A quick look at the penalties. Quirky's got a 3-second penalty. That's going to cost him quite a few places unless he can get himself away from the drivers behind. He's been showing great pace today, Quirky. Be interested to know what his SEP is for the McLaren garage. I'll be nagging him later.
Send it over to the Aston Martin garage as well. I could do with that.
Yeah.
Crazy Fish and Unity Hush over the squabble.
Crazy Fish on those 10-lap hard tyres as well. Going to be struggling a little bit.
Oh, he's pushing him through the corners there. It's so hard to get moves done around here, even if you have got the pace.
Unity Hush is probably having a quick look behind as well because Muddy Biscuit is right there.
Yeah. He's like,
yeah, he's in that position. He's got to sort of pass, or he might be passed.
Yep.
Oh, he almost loses it there, and he's going to lose the place to Unity there. Unity saw the opportunity there, took it with all.
Muddy Biscuit
Muddy Biscuit
on the back of him.
Such a poor exit out.
Blaze is coming as well.
Blaze on the outside there, goes side by side. Can he get the better traction out of the corner? No, he can't quite get it. He's going to cover the inside line. Oh, he's going for it. He causes contact there. Surely he's got to give.
Break move.
Sure, he's got to give that place back. You know what these tier 1 drivers are like, they don't give nothing back. Milan is up to second place.
Draco's practically pushing Crazy Fish through that chicane.
James
really
is doing well
nice
to keep with Milan. Sorry for over talking.
Yeah, James, I think he's going to be one of the favourites of this race. He's on the hard tyre compared to the top 2 who are on the mediums.
Crazy Fish has nearly lost it going through the second to last corner. Really struggling on those hard tyres now.
Because Matthew out
Great
in front.
to the inside. Got the moves into turn 1.
Yeah, you see Muddy is storming his way through the field. It's a very, very quiet race, but it's paying off for him. But Quirky needs to get the move done on Steffi.
I mean, Muddy's having a great race so far. He's obviously gained the 10 positions early on in the race. He's got good pace.
Look at that. I just noticed that. He's on 6-lap old mediums compared to the top 2 and the guy around him who are on 11-lap old tyres. So his tyres will definitely get to the end easily. So he's going to have better tyre wear compared to the guys in front of him. So this could be a podium opportunity for Muddy, yeah. Draco. The pressure from Mercedes there of Drastic Blaze. He's not had the best of races so far here today, Draco. He had a brilliant qualifying, as per usual.
Draco's all over the back of Milan now. Like you said, those hard tyres coming into coming to when they're good.
Yeah, Milan can't keep pace with Matthew up front.
No one really has all race, to be honest. He seems to be just very confident, very quick around here. Well, I mean, around most tracks, obviously being the championship leader.
Yeah, the tyre wear will affect him a little bit, but he's got such a comfortable lead. With the last 6 laps to go here, I just don't see anyone challenging him.
Draco's right behind Unity. Unless contact with him and Drastic Blaze. I mean, I know they say rubbing is racing, but Freedouts is in the pits again. Not sure if that's his AI to put him onto softs.
Probably. This little group, of the midfield, really. Oh no, Crazy Fish! He's lost it, as someone in the chat was just saying. Keep pushing, Crazy Fish. I think he's just pushed too hard.
IGN Legends has spun as well.
Seiko's looking for a move on Unity, maybe on the start-finish straight.
Milan's really struggling on those mediums now.
Gonna try and get a better exit, get into the gearbox of Unity. He's got the DRS open, ERS, using all of it, trying to get the move done on the outside. It's going to be very tough to go on the outside there because he's going to have the inside line of Unity, but is he going to go for the cutback? He gets the DRS again. Oh, and there's contact. I think Unity there kind of did a double movement almost there. It kind of messed Draco up there. I think Draco's going to be... Oh, and he's going to lose it again. I think that's his race over. And he's going to cause a collision between Crazy.
Collected Crazy as well.
Oh, it's gone from disaster for Draco. Oh, and he's gone again. Can't get the car going again.
It's caused the safety car, a late safety
car. It's not over yet for Draco. He's caused a safety car for himself.
Now, there's empty pit for softs, so who will believe it?
I mean, softs all round now, it's got to be. But then the leaders now, they must be thinking, what do we do?
James is staying out.
Legends has got a drive-through for speeding under the safety car.
Milan's pitted. James is staying out. Steffi Weffy staying out. I think they should have stayed out personally. You don't pit
like
with
you said,
3 laps to go.
Muddy's in a very strong position on those fresher mediums.
Yeah.
Do not pit when you're in there. I just cannot see the value in pitting there with 3 laps to go. Knowing how hard it is to overtake.
You're leaving yourself a lot to do in these last couple of laps.
Even on fresh softs. And the fact is, you're not going to have DRS. I think that's an absolutely poor decision there from Milan. He's kind of thrown away a podium there.
And from Quirky as well.
Yeah.
Both of them pitted for softs.
Well, Quirky, he used a P5, so he was kind of like vulnerable with the penalty that he's got. So, I mean, I could see why he pitted.
For Quirky, it's throw it out there, isn't it? Type of thing.
Milan.
All hell for leather, I should say.
Milan's just basically lost the podium, man.
Oh,
He must have thought that They were that
Just-
far ahead that they could have gone in and out.
But Milan was one of the biggest gainers from the start of the race on softs compared to brand new hards and mediums.
Mm-hmm.
So with brand new softs up against 10 lap, 15 lap old hards and mediums, big grip difference. So we saw him with a shout of a good few points. Yup. But Muddy Biscuit with 12 positions gained, Blaze with 10, Lamb with 10. James with 7 and Steffi Gamer with 5.
Well, this is perfect for Matthew, really.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, his tyres must be absolutely screaming now. And he's going to get out, yeah. Okay. Should get him nicely to the end. So the safety car should be in this lap, and it is. We've got 2 laps to go of this race to decide who's going to be where. At present, looks like it's going to be Matthew, James, and Steffi with a game out, unless Muddy Biscuit can pull off a shocker here at the very end, the sneaker podium. It'll bring him right back into the championship, I tell you that. He's got the same helmet as me. And we're back underway for 2 last laps here, and it's a bit of a poor start there from Matthew. Didn't get away too well there. He had a bit of a kicker, but he's going to get into turn 1. The Red Bull's trying to make a move, but he can't quite get the move done, as Muddy Biscuit is having a look at Steffi Weffy Gamer. He's lost a few places there, but
Oh,
look
Milan,
at that! Out of
around the
nowhere,
outside.
Milan has got back into P3.
You were saying about it being a mistake and pitting onto those softs.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. He just sliced his way through the field.
Milan had a perfect exit out of the final corner.
And he is now challenging for the win here. I honestly God thought the race is over for him. Down in like P6 or 7 or something.
I mean, he's already straight onto the back of James.
Yeah. Could he get him on the pit straight? With
He's got to get past him on the pit straight to stand a chance of getting Matthew.
Yeah.
He's already 1.5 seconds.
He's got so much more pace on those tyres compared to the hard runners. He's almost pushing him through the corner. He'll get a nice exit, yeah. He's going to use all of his ERS, get into the slipstream. Surely he can't
He's
hold
going to have
out.
to send it on the brakes.
Yeah.
He should be able to brake so much later.
Yeah, he's going to get him on the
On
outside.
the
Yeah,
outside.
surely.
Yeah, he's got the move done.
Yeah. And it's the last
2
lap
second
here.
gap. I don't think he's going to be able to do it.
No, I don't think he'll catch Matthew, but like I say, look
Keeping
further
pressure
back
on though.
down the field. Steffi Weffy Gamer out of the podium spot now, and Milan now has got a 1.8 second gap to Matthew. Matthew's got to try to hold on now. I think he just about do it. No mistakes now from him. Any mistake, and Milan is going to capitalise straight away. He felt.
I mean, he certainly brought the entertainment all race, Milan.
He certainly has.
It certainly has.
switch on board with Matthew as he comes around the final few corners. He is going to win the Hungary Grand Prix here. Very impressive victory here from Matthew. Gets the victory. Milan comes through in second place there. Brilliant drive from him. Driver of the day by a mile for Milan. James, an impressive podium there. A reserve driver who stepped in today for Red Bull. And there you have it. Steffi Weffy Gamer comes home in fourth. A good drive there from Muddy Biscuit to come from the back to get P5. Unity Hush in P6. Kid Cudi 7th. Crazy Fish 8th. Quirky Turtle 9th. Predouts in 10th, but I'm not sure if that's him. Draco in 11th. And Drastic Blaze in 12th.
Quick Turtle done well, salvaging 2 points with the penalty as well in the late safety car. So, GG to him.
And the game agrees with me here. As we see the podium celebrations there for O'Hardy, Milan there, and I forget the name of the other driver. James. Sorry.
Milan started in P17, finished P2. You can't ask for much more.
No.
But guys, I'm going to have to head off.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you have it. The official order. Matthew gets the victory. Milan in. Better do this quickly first. Yeah, Matthew wins the race. Milan in second place. James, just quickly so we get the screenshots there. Yeah, Milan is second place. James, Steffi Weber Gamer, Muddy Biscuit, Unity Ash, Kid Cudi, Greasy Fish, Quick, Fredouts, Draco, Drugs, Drastic Blaze, Legends, Hudson, and Patel, Pigeon Mansion, no shows. Well, hopefully somebody will join us for an interview. Hardy will have to somehow join us. I don't know how he's going to do it, but be on PC. I'll send him a message quickly. Oh, so did you enjoy your first outing in commentary, Evo?
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting one.
Yeah. Like I say, if you are interested in doing it again, I can put you into the comms team, and whenever you fancy doing it,
Well, most likely will.
And
Depends on if the viewers want me back as well.
yeah, I'm sure they will. Well, it doesn't look as though we're going to get anyone to join us. I'm going to give it a minute for Hardy. But other than that, I mean, like I say, it was a very interesting race. Lots of safety cars, obviously, as you would expect around a track like this, and it did kind of affect the result. Whatever, a brilliant race from Milan, and James on his debut there, and good victory for O'Hardy. So, like I say, if we can't get anyone in the party for an interview, like I say, that'll be it for us tonight. Thank you very much for Evo for joining us, and Bradshaw, obviously. Anything you want to add before we leave?
No, it's just well done to all the drivers. It is a very tough track, and you all gave us a good show. More next week.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully you'll be racing next week.
See what happens. Depends on shift patterns for me.
Yeah. How are you doing in SLR this season?
Yeah. Sort of a bit out on that one. Some of them races do clash with this one, so yeah. But most of them I mainly do the F2 in SLR at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's going well. Different challenge.
Yeah, I'm still in SLR, but I don't race in it anymore. I just haven't got the time these days.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy racing it last season, but this season I just haven't been enjoying it. So yeah.
Frustrating game.
Doing as always does for you, and not saying I could join yours, but oh well. Yeah, so Hardy is not going to be joining us. Alright then, I'll just end the stream, and obviously tier 2 tomorrow night, tune in for that, and we'll hopefully see you all tomorrow night, and everything should hopefully go as well as it went tonight. I think I'm going to have to check afterwards to see how the lobby went, but it seemed to go alright. So yeah, alright, good night everyone.